The Combine, abbreviated as CMB and referred to in propaganda as our Benefactors, is an immense and powerful interdimensional organization. It consists of both allied and enslaved species, and its collective goal is to dominate and absorb the entirety of the multiverse into its interdimensional empire. After the Black Mesa incident and the death of the Nihilanth, the Combine invaded Earth and won the subsequent war against humanity in barely 7 hours. However, they failed to completely subjugate humankind due to the resistance, culminating in the Uprising, during which the Combine was defeated 3 times in key battles. These events were led by Gordon Freeman, who was released from stasis by the G-Man. The Combine serves as the overarching antagonist throughout the main Half-Life timeline and is the primary adversary in Half-Life 2 and Half-Life Alyx. The Combine is a massive empire spanning countless universes and parallel dimensions, including an unknown number of sentient species. With these details in mind, they are projected to be a Type 7 civilization, meaning they can harness the energy of entire universes and dimensions. The details of the Combine's leadership and administrative structure remain unknown, along with whether it has an economy or even a recognizable society beyond human comprehension. On Earth, alien beings known as advisors are responsible for overseeing and regulating all contact and interaction between the Combine and humanity. Dr. Breen serves as the administrator of humanity and the de facto leader of all Combine forces on Earth. The Combine is composed of an incalculable number of species, with entire races enslaved to its will. They only assimilate intelligent species from conquered universes, manipulating enslaved groups through various methods, including bioengineering and artificial implantation. The results of these re-engineering processes are called synths, biomechanical organisms that fulfill a variety of roles within the Empire. Using advanced technology, the Combine creates armies of super soldiers, adapted to the specific conditions of conquered worlds. This process yields a highly mobile, adaptable military force, capable of responding to any threat and crushing all opposition. A notable example on Earth is the Combine Overwatch. Overwatch soldiers, humans surgically modified with Combine technology, are substantially deadlier and more resilient than normal humans. They receive extensive training, and with their air filter helmets, Overwatch soldiers can survive well beyond Earth's confines, in other universes or dimensions if needed. It is unknown how many worlds a Combine controls, because they operate across numerous dimensions and likely hold dozens, if not hundreds of universes under their dominion, far more than Earth alone. The Combine invaded the homeworld of the Nihilanth species. Defeated, the Nihilanth escaped and took refuge in Zen, bringing along members of various enslaved or allied species, including the Vortigons. Earth became the Combine's newest annexation. After the Black Mesa incident, Earth surrendered at the end of the 7-hour war, granting the Combine control. In line with the Combine's standard practices, Earth's dominant species, in this case humans, was modified to form a new branch of the Combine's army. Besides serving as the bulk of the Earth-based garrison, in-game dialogue suggests that units of the transhuman Overwatch are deployed across the broader Combine Empire on so-called permanent off-world assignments. Such off-world assignments are considered a terrible fate for Overwatch soldiers who end up there, often used as a punishment. Equally fearsome is the threat of permanent off-world relocation. According to Dr. Breen's comments, many Combine-controlled territories are virtually uninhabitable for humans without advanced life support systems. Technologically, the Combine Empire is extremely advanced, capable of teleporting into entirely different planes of existence. Through this technology, they can cross universes and dimensions in their goal to conquer the multiverse. Despite their highly advanced capabilities, the Combine apparently knows little about local teleportation. Dr. Mossman explains that although the Combine can teleport from one universe to another, they do not know how to teleport between locations within the same universe. The teleportation method developed by Black Mesa allows travel within the same universe. As a result, the Combine is determined to obtain as much information as possible about this technology. Dr. Mossman assists them in building such a teleporter at Nova Prospekt, but it is destroyed during the escape of Alyx Vance and Gordon Freeman. Combine teleportation requires more resources than Black Mesa's technology. Teleporting between universes demands enormous energy reserves and huge machinery. As seen at the end of Half-Life 2, where Dr. Breen attempts to flee Earth from the Citadel using a Combine teleporter powered by a dark fusion reactor. Zen teleportation, by contrast, appears to require almost no machinery or energy, other than Bordegon energy. After the Nihilanth's disappearance, the Combine discovered it had used the ongoing portal storm to reach Earth. Exploiting this same phenomenon, the Combine launched a massive invasion that culminated in the 7-Hour War. According to the G-Man's statements, humanity was unable to resist the Combine armies. Earth's military was quickly overwhelmed. This rapid conquest of Earth implies that the Combine deployed weapons and synths during the 7-Hour War powerful enough to make current synth units stationed on Earth seem comparatively weak. Former Black Mesa administrator Dr. Wallace Breen discovered how to communicate with the Combine and negotiated Earth's surrender on its behalf. He was then appointed as the terrestrial administrator of Combine forces. The Combine rules Earth from a massive structure called the Citadel in City 17, where Dr. Breen directs operations. At the end of Half-Life 2, as Dr. Breen tries to teleport away from Earth using the dark fusion reactor, a gigantic portal opens, revealing several towering structures resembling citadels on the other side. By the beginning of Half-Life 2, the Combine holds near total control over the surviving human civilization on Earth. Initially, they do not recognize Gordon Freeman, but Dr. Breen immediately informs a Combine advisor of Freeman's presence after a teleportation mishap that briefly places Gordon inside Breen's office. Only a small group of rebels, loosely organized into a ragtag resistance, secretly opposes the Combine. Gordon Freeman's actions upon his return eventually inspire a massive insurrection in City 17, leading to large-scale street warfare between citizens and Combine forces. The Combine's motives for controlling Earth remain unclear, though it is possible they refrain from destroying the planet because they wish to study human teleportation technology. The Combine also enforces a suppression field that inhibits human reproduction. This field prevents the formation of certain vital protein chains required for embryonic development, effectively reducing the global birth rate to 0 and ensuring the current generation of humans will be the last. Above all, the primary Combine military force on Earth is the Combine Overwatch, referred to by Dr. Breen as the transhuman arm of the Combine Overwatch. These soldiers are cyborgs, humans surgically augmented, and they constitute the most common adversaries in Half-Life 2. Although they are deployed mainly on Earth, it is mentioned that they can also be assigned to other Combine-controlled worlds, either voluntarily or as a form of punishment. Consequently, these modified humans have proven to be extremely efficient killing machines against any foe they encounter. Moreover, the Overwatch is separated into 4 distinct factions. It is crucial to note, however, that civil protection units are not hybrids. They remain entirely human. Acting as a quasi-thought police, civil protection patrols cities, monitors public areas, and conducts random raids. Because these officers require few, if any, augmentations, some resistance members, such as Barney Calhoun, have actually joined civil protection undercover to infiltrate the Combine, gather information, and warn potential victims. Firstly, the Overwatch soldiers represent the main military force of the Combine occupation on Earth. They patrol and enforce Combine law outside city limits, serving as the regime's frontline security. Among their ranks are specialized units like the Shotgun Soldiers and Nova Prospect Prison Guards. Meanwhile, the Overwatch elite function as the highest tier troops within the Combine Overwatch, having undergone extensive augmentations. They are often encountered guarding critical locations such as the Citadel or leading squads of regular Overwatch soldiers, underscoring their strategic importance and advanced combat capabilities. Lastly, the Stalkers are mutilated, drone-like slaves fashioned from captured dissidents and rebels. Stripped of their former identities, these individuals are forced into servitude and reduced to barely functioning tools of the Combine. In effect, their grim fate exemplifies the Combine's ruthless approach to control and domination. Hey, don't go just yet. If you enjoyed my video, I'd love to recommend another one for you to watch.